And welcome back, folks. It is Kamikaze here to bring you some more Danganronpa V3. Where we last left off was here, while the camera was rolling.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Dun da da da.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press.
Yes, I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stopped that, you could have swapped bodies easily. Oh, wait, this again? I'm gonna screw this up as much as I can, because I know what's the answer. Oh, wait, what am I doing up there? I'm like sitting here clearing out absolutely nothing. I mean, I already know what the answer is. Do you? Of course you do. You guys aren't as dumb as I am. I want to see what these other things are. Oh, the bomb and the electro hammer. You use the electro hammer. Whoosh, 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 dong. Compialiat.
The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously.
No, but then that wouldn't have shown anything. Well, then again, it slammed down. Why did it slam down?
So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
Yoink, long.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
It also explains why intentionally that sleeve was left hanging out. Just to lead us toward Kaito as being the one dead.
When did you ever say that? So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up? Boop. Oh.
I was wrong!
Oh! I'm an idiot. I was thinking of the angle being really far away. It would be right... Oh, it's going from this side. Right? What? Where's the stop controls?
There!
That's weird. I thought it was... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That wasn't the press that I was looking at.
The video
Oh my
camera
god.
must have been set up
I'm looking at the
somewhere
center.
around here.
Fucking moron. You can all see that down below in the comments.
To operate
not
the
gonna deny
press and
it.
the camera at the same time, it would have to be near the switch.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle.
But my question is it didn't even shake when it was paused.
If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
What?
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height.
that way you couldn't see.
When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct?
Yeah, but I mean, his arm is there. No, I'm kidding. I'm pretty damn sure
That
that
was
I hope
intentional.
Kokichi died.
The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
Putting it back exactly, though.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
There was a tripod in the hangar.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press.
To who? Who did they switch it to? They pull a body out of their ass inside of the Exosil hangar?
In that case, Kaito is...
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
It doesn't mean he's still alive, but I sure in the fuck hope he is still alive.
Well, wait just a minute.
Because he was poisoned.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
Wait a moment. Hold on. And it came to my mind when this happened. So, Kokichi drank the, antidote. But from the looks of it, the cap was still on. I don't know if I mentioned it then, but that's what came to my mind is like, okay, you can drink through a cap. You know, one of those like video game logic things?
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he... Wait, the mastermind?
Dun dun dun!
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so... I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well, I'll answer that.
No.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair.
I don't understand how they intentionally make this part completely fair. It's like, yeah, we want you guys to kill each other, but we want to make sure that we treat you all equally inside of the trial.
This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Ha. Just thrown away, though. That sounds just...
Thrown away?
The other bodies are... gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Kokichi. If there was a body switch, I mean. Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at that time. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was... the mastermind! I can't believe it either, but that's the only possibility. That it's the mastermind! So my first guess of saying Kokichi was in there? It wasn't an old body. It could only be...
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
If I have the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at the time. Which means that something had to have been decided before. I have to pin that down. I can't let anything escape from me this time. Ugh, so many games right now. Ah, grab that. Let's see, what other ones can I grab? That's an M. I know that's an M now. An M. Victim. Yeah, okay, I got that. V, I, C, T, I, M, victim. So it's now only going to give me the letters for this part. Victim. No, I don't know what the P would be. I just need the first letter. H. Victim. Oh, really? The victim help.
I can't believe I overlooked this.
The dragging of the body, though.
What do you mean? There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped.
And no. Could they both be dead? You know, like, they held each other tightly as, you know, Kokichi hit the button that made an Exisal step on that giant power cord. There's that giant freaking cord because it slammed down. It didn't slowly progress down like it did before.
Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit.
So, Kokichi was trying to get Kaito involved into screwing up Monokuma.
The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped, then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times.
But I mean, that pause, there was the pause. So, and it slammed down. I mean, it slammed down. It didn't slowly push down.
An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
The victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
So who's the one who actually killed who then?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
You can't tell me it was Kaito. Just Kaito. I mean, there's something else missing here. There is. The culprit of the case. If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit inside that Exisal can only be them. It's me! Nope, has to be her. Has to be him. Has to be her. Has to be her. Has to be him. Has to be her. Has to be him. Has to be him. Has to be her. Has to be her. Has to be him. Has to be her. Has to be him. Has to be her.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera at first.
I mean, there could be very well made it look like this and then just caused it. But why did it slam down?
If the two of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi.
It doesn't mean that Kokichi was the one who was squished, because they could have just paused it, waited a moment, then resumed.
Must be Kaito.
I mean, when it comes to my mind there, did I miss something that could have made that not true? That, you know, it could have very well been Kokichi, he just paused it, then resumed.
So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi.
Well, he acts like Kokichi, like, to the point.
It has to be Kaito.
But why would Kaito want to get away?
What did you say?
But without opening the exisal, still don't know, and Monokuma doesn't know.
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
There's something else wrong here.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
She was also a part of it. I mean, she was in there. She put both bodies in there and then dropped it like a rock.
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive.
Damn.
Because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito.
No, watch. Damn it.
There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
The cap. It had to have still been on there. I couldn't have just imagined that.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
Huh? I don't understand.
You wouldn't. Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away.
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote!
You think you saw him drink the antidote. Hell, he could even have taken off the cap and acted like he drank it, and then when you left to go around, he handed it to Kaito.
There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed... There's absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
I thought so. Maki is trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito's the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? To screw with Monokuma? I can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
Dun dun dun!
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
Ha ha ha.
What are you talking about? Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito!
Honestly, I believe that she... Oh, God. I hate this.
Killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility.
Oh my God.
What do you know? I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong.
Come on.
He died from my poison
Ah!
arrow. There's no other possibility.
God damn it.
What do you know? I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility.
Ah!
What do you know? I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow.
Okay, I gotta remember which buttons are what.
There's no other possibility.
B, A, B, A.
It doesn't matter what you say.
Why? Why?
I'm
Why?
telling you, this is the truth.
X, X, X.
But you keep getting in the way.
B, B, B.
You're so goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth.
X, X, X.
But you keep getting in the way.
B, B, B.
You're
Oh,
so
fuck.
goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I
Oh
know
my God,
I'm
I
not
suck
wrong.
at this.
I'm sorry I kept quiet till
Y
now.
is on top.
I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
Pretended to drink the antidote.
It ends here.
I was right! I don't even know how that battle actually went in real life, but
Kokichi
we'll just go with it.
pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
So he can make babies with Maki.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
I don't think Kaito's that selfish.
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
But he could have still been dead before the hydraulic press landed from the poison. And then there's a chance that he killed himself via whatever. And there's a chance that Kaito ended up killing him. There's still no definitive answer of this, right?
He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who
Nefarious.
else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
He's crazy. Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what.
There's still no proof that he's the one who died. It still could have been, you know, freaking Kaito.
But too bad. Shuichi figured out the truth.
But that doesn't make sense. So, would he be a part of the voting time? And then, how would it be determined that it's correct? Still.
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
As long as I do not die.
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
Huh? But why? You are being so friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Can't function anymore. Can't function anymore. It may not have just been Kokichi's plan. It sounds like something Kaito would say.
Kaito, I believe in you.
If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
And since I'm a big a-hole, you will have to tune in next time! And if you folks are enjoying this, please remember to do all those fun things that help me out. The like button, the subscribe button. I'd love to see you in the Discord, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Danganronpa V3.